Hi guys. I actually did not think I would be filming this video this soon. I am somewhat in shock because I knew I didn't have a lot that they needed to do with the dog. But long story short, I literally just got a call that said, "We want you to come down for training in a month." I'm like, in a month? I'm like, what the heck? And of course, this happens right when I'm in the middle of doing my morning stuff, and I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to do? I'm like, I now have to clear my schedule for a week in December. I'm like, now I have to figure out, okay, when I'm going to have a dog in the next month, so I have to figure out the logistics of settling in a dog in December. And so hopefully we don't get snow dumped on us sometime around my birthday. If anything, I hope I want snow sometime, but preferably not when I'm trying to get a dog settled in. But anyway, I'm like, so they want us to come down in December. And it's like, you want to say yes, but then you're thinking, my birthday is that week. I have, my brother and sister-in-law are coming in that Friday. So I'm like, are we going to be back? I was talking to my mom. I said, are we going to be back so we can meet up with them? And it's like, okay. So it's like the logistics of it all. This isn't just theoretical. This is going to happen in the next month. But that being said, and now I'm thinking, okay, I have 2 concerts that got pushed back, or my one concert got pushed back to April, and I have another concert coming up in September next year. So I'll be taking my dog to both of these. One of them complete out of state and completely by myself. So I mean, I have more stuff I have to think about. Coming down to this, I have to think about, okay, the stuff that I'm gonna have to buy while I'm down there. Like I said in my last video, I have to buy dog food and I have to get the house set up in the next month. I'm gonna have to move around a few things. I'm gonna have to have my mom bring a mess of stuff. I'm gonna need the table back in here so I can eat, so the dog isn't grabbing my stuff, but I don't expect that to be a humongous problem that a good leave it command won't fix. So, I mean, I'm not unprepared for this, but it was a lot sooner than I thought. I think my mom put down I could come down anytime, because she changed 6 things on my application form before I even sent it in. She's like, we're 3 hours away. We're not super far away where this is going to be a problem. So I'm like, okay. And when I called like an hour ago, she was super excited. So I am I actually feel somewhat ready. I'm just somewhat in shock that I'm going to have a dog in the next month. But then I have to figure out the logistics of getting all my public access done. If I can stay down there for another week, I really don't want to stay down there for another week because it'll run into Christmas by the time we get back. So, and Ray and Jackie are going to be down there. So I would rather not miss spending time with them. I mean, I could do a lot of the public access by myself. So I don't know. I'll talk to the trainers if we're only going to be down there for a week. So we'll see. and I can work around a few things, providing we don't get snow dumped on us before Christmas. And I'm talking significant, like 6 inches. More than 4 to 6 inches of snow, it's hard to work with a dog in that weather because your average dog doesn't want to go out when it's cold. Hi guys, it's Friday, and I'm reshooting the second half of this video because when I shot the second half of my video after my mom called me, it was really messed up. It wasn't centered. If the second half of this video is a little disjointed, that's why. So essentially, when my mom called me yesterday, right in the middle of filming this video, we talked for a bit. We were trying to figure out essentially travel plans. She wanted to know how big the dog was going to be and how big the crate needed to be. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any specifics. Well, I have a few more details than I did when I was initially talking to her when I called and said, hey, they have a dog for me. I'm going down to St. Louis in a month. And so, yeah, I do need a crate and all that. But now I have the hotel booked, and which is crazy. They actually, the training facility Duo is actually giving us a discount on a nearby hotel. And they're not paying for it, but they're giving us like a major discount. So that's kind of neat. We have to pay for everything else. We have to, we have to provide our own transportation to and from our classes and all that stuff. So it's really, it's not really annoying. It's just kind of, we have a lot of stuff that we have to do. And the other thing that really threw a wrench in things for that week is my brother and my sister-in-law are coming in for Christmas. And they're bringing their dog. Look, my sister-in-law's dog, who I posted her into a video several months ago as an example, she is like my sister-in-law's baby. And this is why I am convinced they'll never have kids, because that dog is like her baby. And so for 3 hours, the week I get my dog, we are going to be packed in this little car with 2 dogs and way too many people to fit comfortably in that car. And so it's just going to be a rolling circus for about 3 hours. And I also figured out, I read through their entire training manual, so I'll have the thing practically memorized by the time I have to go through it again. They want us, this is what I'm looking at for the next month, after I get the dog. I cannot take the dog out anywhere in public for at least a week. Then they want us to do two short trips the second week, and take the dog to the vet for a wellness exam, which I have no problem doing. I want to have a vet check this dog over and see where it's at, because I don't know if they'll give us vet records when we graduate or what. So I just need to touch base with my vet, who I still have on speed dial 2 animals later. And so I'm just trying to figure all that out. So and then we and then the next week we take them to an old place we already took them to the previous week, and then we take them to a new place. And I'm kind of knocking around in my head, okay, where do I want to take this dog in the first month I have it? I have a few ideas. I definitely want to take it to the gym and get it used to the noise and the smells of CrossFit gym, because that place is fairly loud. It's not as loud as most gyms, but it's fairly loud, and it's an unusual environment for a dog to be in. And I want to take it to the chiropractor, because I'm definitely going to be going to the chiropractor. I might actually be going to the chiropractor sooner than when I can take the dog out, but with me. But we'll see where things are at. Of course, and then I have to work around my chiropractor's schedule, as he will probably be off for Christmas, so I will definitely have to go to the chiropractor before Christmas, because he'll be closed for like 4-ish days. So I mean, I have to figure that out. And then the 4th week, essentially, we can take the dog wherever. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, in that time, the dog's going to need to be made an introduction at the house, meet the other dogs officially. I'll take them to church, and I have to just figure out when I'm going to do all that and make introductions with everybody and everything. But essentially, for the most part, once we have the dog, we're the handler, so we make the call. And the other thing that kind of makes this awkward is the fact that my parents, the week before I have to go to St. Louis, they're going to Cleveland to visit family. And so they're like, oh, we'll be gone for 4 days. And I'm like, well, I have to go to St. Louis. We have to leave the following Sunday. So I'm like, get your ducks in a row. At least the hotel's booked. We can go. And so I am like, so I'm finishing this up, and I will have new stuff coming out. At this point, I have no idea, given the schedule I'm gonna have down there, I have no idea when I'll be able to put up a video. The schedule may be for a little bit, because I have no idea how much time I'm gonna have. I may be so drop dead tired after working with the dog all day, I may not even want to sit down and film everything and give you guys a recap. I'm gonna try to do a few things, like if we go out and I can get away doing a few clips here and there, and we will go out. I'll film a few things. I mean, my mom's gonna be pretty much following me around because she has to drive me. So we'll see if I can get away filming a few things. But if I'm having to follow the class around, I may not pull out my phone and film something. But I will definitely film stuff when I get home. I may just be giving you guys recaps in the hotel room. As soon as I can, I will definitely have an update on that Tuesday, December 10th, because I will be having the dog with me at night in the hotel room. So maybe that'll be your guys' first look at him, at the dog, other than a picture I will post if I have time. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes. And I don't know how my upload schedule is going to be. How my upload schedule is going to be. like from now until I leave. So we'll see. I kind of have an idea. I have ideas for videos, but I can't really do anything until I'm down there, so we'll see where that goes. And this part is already getting super long, and I already shot a second half to this yesterday, so between all these things, this video is going to be quite lengthy. And so I will catch up with you guys in the next one, and there will be more updates and more news to come. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And if you have any questions about anything I may put up in the future, feel free to drop a comment. And just, I mean, I'm more than happy to answer questions, because as a handler that will give me practice. And so we'll see. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.